Warren G's record or album saved Def Jam it.
Right, it saved.
Yeah, it's not a rumor.
It's not a rumor. There's actually. I was getting swung out of Sony, out of Columbia Records. Like we were getting thrown out. And we really didn't have a home to go.
Because that was, just so people who don't understand, I was a distributor.
Yeah, there are our partners.
Okay.
You know, you have to understand that Def Jam, the original Def Jam deal was 16 points. That included the artists the label.
Wow.
Okay, just as an FYI, you know what I mean? Right now, if 16 points doesn't get you out of bed, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So for those who don't understand, 60 points, let's say off of a...
16, not 60.
16, no, 16 points off of, let's just say a $15 CD. What is that?
I don't know. It's too little.
Okay, so that's a lot there.
It's too little. And so we weren't happy about it, obviously, when we figured things out, which didn't take a long time. Remember, there wasn't too much historical mentorship or history prior to us.
Right.
So I couldn't call, what was your deal? And who's, how does this work? So we're making it up on the way. And so we're getting swung out of Sony.
And then how did you get Warren G? Yeah.
And actually, we shipped Regulate from Sony. They didn't actually, I was so scared that because the ink wasn't dry with Polygram, but I couldn't stop the record.
Right.
And you know what happened with Regulate.
Yeah.
We sold close to 6 million albums.
Right.
And so just imagine if, for whatever reason, that thing blew up too fast before the ink dried, they'll just rip that up and say, oh, come on back, buddy, and the whole nine. But instead, we shipped it, and it was actual numbers that represented the letter of Def Jam, because I didn't want anybody to know that this was associated with Def Jam. So there are a few records out there, vinyls, so D was 4. E was 5.
Oh, like the alphabet.
Yeah, the alphabet. And so how I found Warren G was he was part of the whole G-Funk movement. Right. And I'm greedy. I'm looking to expand Def Jam. Def Jam didn't just represent New York City, it represented rap music. And so I was opening offices in Germany and Tokyo. I'm going to open up an office in Los Angeles, okay?
Right.
By the way, we gave NWA their first national tour. And I knew what the was going on.
With Run DMC?
With Run DMC.
Get the fuck out of here. I didn't know that.
So, I always believed that Run DMC and all my acts needed to bring the dopest openers. The ones that were going to give the hottest run for their money, because it was an expression of gratitude to your fans that you're bringing them someone that is so on fire and so important. So it's part of your story. But sometimes you bring someone so hot, it puts heat on the headliner.
Right.
I remember busting in that door, and I said, Run DMC, we got a problem. And they said, what's the problem? I said, I just stopped at the merch counter, and they're selling 17 T-shirts to your one T-shirt.
NWA.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying? If you're curious enough, you know how to suss out what's going on and what's happening. And I'm from Los Angeles. 1580 K-Day was the first all-rap radio station.
Wow.
It was not in New York City.
What?
Yeah, it was 1580 K-Day.
Get the
Greg,
I'm learning
I didn't even
this.
know that.
I'm learning
Greg
this.
Mack, do your history. Uncle Jam's Army.
Yeah.
Please understand that there was some real shit going on in Los Angeles. And so I wanted a piece of LA. And so I was able to find Warren. He was kind of being neglected, and I signed them. And Chris Lighty was incredibly important. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. Yeah.
And what a beautiful man. And huge reason why I'm here today.
Yeah.
He was a critical reason why we were successful.
Yeah.
With you, Nori.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. Matters me my whole career.
And he helped me. And, you know, Warren was being neglected by his crew. I snatched his ass up. And bow.
Right.
The reason why I signed him is I used to never sign an artist unless I went to their house. Okay? Because you could fake all sorts of things at a restaurant. You pull up in the whip and everything is fake.
Right.
You could
hard.
talk that shit,
Right.
but you rarely can fake someone out at home.
Right.
And what am I looking for when I walk into someone's house?
Right.
I'm looking for Ma Dukes
Right.
on a picture,
Right.
smiling, because there's got to be someone that put up with that creative side,
Right.
fuel the creative side.
Right.
And I remember walking in Warren's house, and there was shit all over the rug, like literal shit. He had dogs,
Literal shit.
and it was like scary. Like I'm with this guy, but there was his mother's picture on the wall. I said, "Wait a second, let me give him a chance." And then I went into his little room studio. No dog shit there. It was pristine.
Right.
And on the turntable was Carole King Tapestry and Bob Seger. I said, "And what the do you know about these artists?"
Right.
He go, "My grandfather played me all these records." And he started playing me the parts of the records that he's going to jack.
Right.
And I said, "I'm signing you right now, okay?" And wouldn't let him out the door until I pricked his finger,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And for sure saved our career and my career. And there's a couple artists that did that. Redman, I was dead and stinking.
Muddy
I
Waters?
was-
You remember our
Time
album?
for some action.
Time for some action.
Time for some action. Okay, my bad.
I was
That's just such
on
a great album.
I was on the canvas, man. I couldn't, it was like that big dude, Tyson Fury. Remember when he all of a sudden he came up?
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what happened with me.
Right.
I remember the ref saying 7. And I'm saying, I'm not getting up. 8. And then time for some action. I got up and said, "What? I'm back."
That type of record too.
Yeah.
That record commands that energy too. It gives you that energy.
Yeah, Reggie Noble, boy.
That is so dope.
Reggie Noble, I spoke to him on the phone because of this whole City of Hope shit.
Okay.
And he told me he could do like 100
Yeah,
pull-ups.
pull-ups, yeah,
He's skydiving.
And
Yeah.
skydiving, and I hear in his voice,
Yeah.
what a remarkable human being
Yeah.
he is. And I tell him every single time I see him, "You're the reason why I'm here."
Right.
Okay, and so,
Right.
you know,
Fine.
gratitude is part of living a healthy, long life.
That's fine.
Is
Right.
when you have gratitude.
Right.
And so many good things have happened to me.
Right.
And 2 of them were Reggie Noble
Right.
and Warren G.
Warren
came
G.
at the right time.
Right.
So think about me
Right.
getting swung
Right.
and then walking into a new company and selling 6 million albums right like that. What?
He was looking like a big
Like,
dog.
what? All of a sudden they're throwing all
Your
sorts of
chest
stuff.
popped out.
Yeah, stuff. You know, suddenly the deals they're explaining how I was getting f***ed and how they're going to improve my life and the life of my clique. And,
Right.
and it was just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And Thank you, Warren. Thank you, Redman. It was just extraordinary.
I think we got to.